All right, here's the quick version of how I made bread. 200 grams of starter. Then we're gonna go ahead and add 700 grams of water. I mixed it up real good. I then added roasted garlic olive oil, about 20 grams of olive oil. I added 1,000 grams of flour, 12 grams of Celtic salt. I added 12 grams of iodized salt. I then gave it a good mix, got it all nice and incorporated and nice and shaggy. This is just as progress as I'm going and mixing my dough up really nice. I then cover it once it's all mixed up and let it sit for about 30 minutes to 45 minutes. During my first stretch and folds, I added some Italian herb seasoning, some oregano, some smoked wood fire grilled roasted garlic seasoning, and I gave that a nice mix until it was all incorporated throughout my dough into the first stretch and folds. I then just kept repeating the process. I did coil folds and stretch and folds, so that way those herbs get really mixed up and I get a nice gluten structure for me. You can kind of see the dough changing as I continue doing my coil folds and stretch and folds throughout the process. Looks absolutely beautiful. Here's my dough. It kind of a little bit over fermented in my opinion, but it was still wonderful. It was just slight. I don't like it to get that puffy. Usually I do a longer cold ferment, but look at that dough. It's gorgeous. It cleanly came out from the bowl. Now, once I've divided my dough and stretched it all out, I went ahead and added my beautiful inclusions. These were olives, and then I rolled it up as shown. Super easy process, absolutely beautiful. And again, I'm just kind of rolling it in there, and then I squeeze in the ends, and then I roll it into the dough doing my push and pulls. I really kind of just do pull arounds, and this makes for perfect dough every single time. I then rice flour my banneton. Well, in this case, it's just a plastic bowl with my tea cloth or my tea towel. I then sprinkle the top with ube powder and rice flour. This just makes a nice coloring. I wanted a beautiful purple color, and this works great. I scored it. I put it in my preheated Dutch oven. Look at how beautiful that is, tucking your sides. Be very, very careful because it's extremely hot and you don't want to burn yourself. Then I take the lid off after 25 minutes at 450, and look at how gorgeous those are. I then finish cooking with lid off for 15 minutes, and they are perfect. Ooh, it's so pretty. Look at the beautiful. Oh, it's still a little warm, but look at how gorgeous that came out. My gosh.